Hello. It's going to do the thing. Give me a minute. It's going to do the thing. Is it going to do the thing? I think it's going to do the thing. Nope, I don't think it did the thing. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It sometimes does it around 30 seconds. Is it going to do it? We're going to find out. No, I think we're good. It didn't do the thing. Hooray. No thing done. Nikki, hello. Sindra, hello. How you doing? Thank you for becoming a member and joining the crew. Holy crap balls. How is it going, everybody? We have a lot to talk about today. I am great as well. There are so many things to go over. I don't even know where to start. One, I am almost done cataloging my paper art, my paper paintings. I'm this close. And once that's done, there will be all sorts of other things to do. So that is something. Another thing is we're going to do a book haul in a little bit here because I got some pretty books that I want to talk to you guys about. Yeah, these are the ones that I still have to do. These are the paintings that I still have to number and date and make sure I have all the information on when they were painted and where and stuff like that. All of that shit. Plus, we have this month's books. So if you go over to mountainwallart.com, you could get these books anyway because you can. But this month's my birthday month. Okay, birthday month books that you can get. First off, you can get Drinking Less. These are the only copies of this book I have left. And there were like 45 copies. And now there are this many. Some are signed, some aren't signed. The aren't signed ones are going to be less than the signed ones, obviously. But they each have a distinct, unique wine stain on the cover. I think there's like 9 left of these. Okay. Are you hinting I need to drink less? No, but I will say that if you got that from me just showing you a chapbook, maybe I'm not the problem here. Okay. Maybe me talking isn't the thing here. Okay, so there's that one. And then the last one is One Man Massacre. This is the only copy of this one I have left. This is available up on my page as well. A new chapbook is coming this month, probably this week coming up. The whole thing with the car has been driving me a bit crazy. I'm not going to lie. But it'll be my first print chapbook since what was that last one called? What the fuck is happening? And when did that come out? Let me go look, guys. I'll be right back. That came out. Wow. What do you fucking know about that? Maybe I should throw that one up too. Hang on a second. You know when this motherfucker came out? This guy came out March of last year. March of last year was my last fucking chapbook. I can't even believe that. It's been a fucking year. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Maybe I'll put these ones up too, just as like a fun little thing. How many of these do I have left? I think I have like 20 of these guys left, I think. Oh, these are some good poems, dude. There's some good poems. I'm going to put this one up too. Okay, so this one isn't up yet, but the other ones are. There's a sale going on right now. If you buy one, you get a discount on the next one that you get. So if you buy two at a time, whatever. And that also goes for the art pieces too. And then if you're a crew member, you get a better deal anyway. So jump on that. And if you don't know what the crew discount code is, either message me or go back and watch the members stream from, I think, Friday. Yes, from Friday. I think that will do it. All right, so what else do we got on here? I don't really want to talk wrestling, but I did watch the Elimination Chamber last night and saw the one thing that John Cena did that he's never done his entire career. And I am questioning it just because I think it's silly. But at the end of the day, it's giving people something. It's giving people a reason to want to watch WrestleMania, so I guess it's fine. I don't give a shit. It's good, whatever. What else are we going to talk about today? Oh, yeah, we're not going to talk about that until about 20 minutes in. We have some important things to talk about, some legal things to talk about that will come up around the 20-minute mark. Okay. So, if you're curious, that's good. If you're scared, that's telling. If you're weird, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You're weird. So just relax a little bit, guys, because everything's fine. Nobody's upset. So chill the fuck out. And then what else was there? The book haul, the mail haul. Oh my God. I guess I'll show you guys this because I finally got them and yeah. So let's just go into it. I finally found a dress shirt, not this one, but like an actual long sleeve dress shirt that fits me, that buttons up, that doesn't make me look like I'm wearing a big, giant, weird, like Pope dress. So I'm very excited about that. That was fun. And it wasn't very expensive. I also finally got my Keens. And I don't know if I like them yet. So that's what you get. You spend a year trying to get a shoe that you really want, and it finally goes on sale, and you finally get it, and you're like, I don't know if I like this. So I'm kind of heartbroken because I used to go to many different REI locations and just try it on and walk around the store and go, one of these days, I'm going to get these bad motherfuckers and they're going to look so cool on me and they're going to feel so good. Now I don't think they feel so good. So I don't know. Let me see. What else we got? I also got this cute little watercolor kit, which I'm very geeked out about. And I'm just going to show you this part of it because I really like it. If I could get it out of here. Nice pouch. Hey, I mean, that's what happens like when I go out, that's usually what people say. So we have this thing right here. Okay. And then we have this little clip that you clip onto your little notebook or whatever. And then things fall down and you knock things over because that's how things go. And then you open it up. And it's this nice little watercolor kit. And you could just, again, clip it onto shit. And you just take this to the beach or something. And you just mix your little colors here. And you go like this. And it's just beautiful shit. So I'm very excited. You guys know how much I like to art at the beach. So I'm very, very, very excited. Yeah, for real. I would love to. Well, the next big painting series I'm going to do is going to have a lot of sand and seawater in it. Not necessarily these, but yeah. So that will be a thing. Let me see. And we're going to go through these books in a minute, but I want to show you some of the books that I did get. So I got this beautiful Egon Schiele book. Look at that. Dude, his stuff is so weird. Just amazing proportions, amazing foreshortening. This guy, ledge. Super, super ledge. So we're going to be opening this book in a minute and going through that. And then we're going to go through this Robert Motherwell book, because this book is actually awesome. There was an open copy at the store and I went through it and I fell in love with it. And again, like many of the other books I have, we are going to look at the GOAT, Rothko's paintings on paper. So he did do a lot of color field stuff. And what a lot of people don't know, especially people who think his black and gray stuff was like his suicide note. All of the paintings he was doing on paper around that same time were super pastel, super bright colors. I hate when you go to a bookstore and the art books are sealed. I do too, as long as there's one that's not sealed. And that's usually how it goes. Like there'll be a bunch of sealed copies and then one not sealed. The thing that drives me crazy about this bookstore down the street is that it's a great bookstore, but their selection is not great. It drives me absolutely crazy. So usually I go there looking for something. I can't find what I want, and I end up getting it on Amazon. I come home and I just get it on Amazon. So, yeah, good stuff. Okay, what else? I got to figure out what the name of this video is. I can't remember what I called it. But yeah, we're going to go through that. The mail haul stuff we went through. The wrestling stuff we briefly talked. Zap! No. The question is, do you think the current awful political economic situations will lead to an uptick in art production? And no, and here's why. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, and I know everyone thinks like, oh, tariffs, yay, tariffs, like everything. The consumer is going to feel all of that. Okay. If you want to buy a new car right now, it's going to cost an extra $3,000. Just a heads up. Okay. And you're going to have to pay that. Not people from other countries, not companies from other countries. You're going to have to pay that because they're going to get charged that, but they're not going to eat that. So how do they do that? They're going to up the price. So you're going to fucking eat it. Okay. That's just how things are. So I don't know if you've noticed, but things cost more. Okay. And I know they tried to do this whole like things cost more shit with Biden. And then it was like, well, supply chain issues. And that was a bunch of bullshit too. Anyway, long story short, everything costs more. Everything is expensive. Everything costs more than it did. Art supplies are going to cost more than they did because the things it costs to make art supplies are going to cost more than it did. So the only way that there is going to be an uptick in art production is if we are making art out of used things. Like how I've been finding fucking canvases and like painting on those. Like find stuff, paint on it. Find like wooden drawers or shelves out of bookcases, or like go to a fucking old dilapidated fucking house or apartment building and just start ripping off all the fucking cupboard doors. That's your new fucking canvas. Go to town. I was referring to the frustration with the administration and turning it into art. Well, with that being said, yeah, like there's obviously going to be a big uptick with that. But the problem with that is that there's going to be at least 50% of the community that is not going to want to fucking hear about anything fucking political. And when they go to their art, they're going to hope that their art is going to be an escape for them. They're not going to want to fucking hear this shit. Okay. And this happens all the fucking time. And this happened when Trump ran or was president the first time. Like everyone and their mom wrote a book about what a dumbass Trump was. And people got excited about it for about 5 minutes. And then everyone was like, ugh. And then people were making movies. People were doing shows. People were doing documentaries. People were doing all this shit. And nobody wanted to fucking hear about it. It's exhausting. So how do I say this? The only way I think, and again, this is middle-aged white male talking. Okay. So like grain of salt here. But I think if you're making art saying you're upset about the administration, that's not going to be as powerful as if you make art that is a solution to the problem that's happening right now. So whatever problem you have with the administration, take one of those little problems and then figure out a way to actually solve that problem. Give a way to fix it. Too many people could yell and say they're fed up and sick of how shit is, but no one's willing to fucking say anything. So there has to be a solution in your art, or else like what? Like you're screaming. Great. I could scream too. And I could probably scream louder. So come up with better ideas. Okay. Let me see. There'll be a boom in romance erotica too. I did not know about the erotica boom when Trump was in office last time. Were people into like Trump fantasies? I don't want to get kicked off the platform here, but is that a thing that people were into? Because that seems a bit weird. Art is protests will uptick, I'm sure. Totally. I do not support tariffs. Yes. 90% of my stuff is made using recycled materials. I've never had the money to buy materials and now prefer the materials I use. Well, check this out. I don't know why this is, and I wish art stores would get together and try to do a more secular thing. But most art stores, at least in Southern California, have these ridiculous sales during the months of January and February. And then that's it. And then there's no more fucking sales the rest of the year. So, but they're all during the same time. So it kind of sucks. But like I just got those 5 canvases. Okay. And those were really fucking cheap. They were like 70% off or 80% off because I bought 5. If I only would have bought 1, it would have been like 20% off, but I bought 5. So it was like 80% off of the total or something like that. And I'm like, ooh, that's worth it. That's a good fucking deal. Wow, I said materials a lot in that comment. Yeah, you did. Escapism. There's theory that people wanted escapism and found it in fiction. That's usually a good place to find escapism. I need my GIRF editor in this house. I would love a GIRF editor. What's going on with that? Where's the GIRFs? I can't GIRFs by myself, guys. I really want to fucking open this Egon book. Okay, we're going to open this. I don't know if you guys know this dude, but I mean, his tones, his skin colors, they almost all look rotting. And I mean, not all of them, but most of them. He did a lot of self-portraits and he did a lot of nudes. And then there's some controversy about some of the models he was using. And I totally bought into it. And then from what I read, like doing some research on it, it seems like it's kind of bullshit, but I don't know. That's another video we could do another day. Also, I was just thinking about how art, abstract expressionism thrived during World War II. Totally. And if you want to see something fucking crazy, look into how the CIA was like funding Jackson Pollock's art career and the art museums pushing abstract expressionism, because abstract expressionism is a very American thing. And that was kind of the first time America had its own art movement. And honestly, if it wasn't, and this is just me talking out my ass, but I'm pretty certain if the government hadn't got involved to use its propaganda to push abstract expressionism, I don't know if any of us would have ever known who Jackson Pollock was or any of these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know. I feel like Rothko was on the fucking outskirts of that group, but not really. But all those guys, even like the whole New York school, like America pushed that so people would want to start paying a lot of money for American artists. And because when you think of the two big things that came out before there was abstract expressionism, you had constructivism out of Russia, and you had Cubism was like pre-World War I. So you had constructivism, and then I guess you had German expressionism up until right before World War II. You know what I'm saying? I think World War I kind of killed German expressionism. But like, so those were your two recent big movements. I mean, there was supremacism before constructivism, which I think is probably the best movement ever. And we could talk about that another time if you want. But yeah, so anyway, I'm geeking out now. But yeah, like the government pushed and gave a lot of money to some of the big people, like your Rothschilds, your fucking Guggenheims, your fucking Gettys, like all these motherfuckers, right? Gave them a shit ton of money to create these modern wings of art so they could start filling it up with these people. And who were these people? These people were these crazy New York painters who weren't painting anything that looked like anything that was happening. I mean, it was actually looking a lot like shit that was out, but nobody knew about it at the time because the internet didn't exist. But it's fucking weird, dude. Jackson Pollock, dude, was a fucking shill for the fucking CIA. Beautiful. Sign me up, dude. Sign me up, guys. Oh, let me see. Love it. I can't wait to learn about that. I've gotten a few books on ABAX. Haven't gotten that far yet. I love how the arts teach us about history. Yeah, and honestly, like I was a big believer too in being able to tell the history of the world based on the type of horror films that were coming out of that country at that time. And I still think there's some of that. There's something to be said about that. I think now it's a little too watered down just because things are so global now. But that to me was always a big deal. And probably you could look at literature like that too. But literature just takes so damn long to get done and out. Yeah. Oh my God. I almost spilled my coffee. Okay. So, and here's one of his self-portraits. If you know I know we talked about this before, but if you know the show or the comic too, Aeon Flux, I feel like a lot of Aeon Flux was inspired by Chile. And a lot of comic, like Jack Kirby, I think, was really influenced by how he was doing foreshortening. I don't really know if foreshortening was a thing that was being done. But before him. I'm sure somebody was doing it. And then that's just more of a more colorful one he did. I'm trying to find a good example of the foreshortening that he does. And more of the creepy colors of God, everyone just looks like they're fucking dying all the time, dude. I mean, his nudes don't. Well, yeah, they do. Never mind. But like he always would do these like weird, like exaggerated finger movements and arm, like all of the joints were like bulbous. And a lot of his shit's like wet on wet watercolor, obviously. It's a good example. Something like that. I hate cracking books, dude. When you crack that spine, you're like, fuck, I broke it. God, dude, he's so fucking good. The fucking skin tones this motherfucker gets are just fucking sick. Oh, this one's cool because he like uses the white of the paper to kind of highlight or like put white around the person to highlight them on the thing. Yeah, that looks like paint. That's cool, dude. Just fucking weird ass bony shit, dude. Like all of his like proportions are so like weird. Like everyone looks like they're in various stages of decay. Oh, here's like one of his. I'll cover his bits for the. But then I had him there. But yeah, but just like look at just like the poses. This is self-portraits too. Just like fuck, dude. Crazy long, crazy strokes, dude. Look at those fingers. And this is like pre-World War One. This is like what, like 19. What would that be? 19. Oh, 11. It says it right there. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there's all sorts of cool shit. Like, he's just great. I love his exaggerated proportions, but his tones, like, they just like boggle my mind. Like, just like the yellows and the grays and it's just everything looks so dead. It's really cool. So good. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, so that'll be a good read and exploration. I dig that. Let's see. He was actually kind of fucking nuts. He trained under Gustav Klimt and like I heard at one point that he got arrested in some village for painting and having a sexual relationship with an underage model that he brought from another city and was living with him at the time. and was his girlfriend and all this other shit. But then it turns out that he was actually like engaged or married to somebody who was living there, and the person was like staying with them, and the dad knew. I don't know. It's like some weird kind of thing that it was like not as scandalous as like most people assumed it was and shit like that. I really like the corpse aesthetic. He's got it going on. I remember reading Carl Jung saying that he could tell something like World War I was about to begin just by examining the people's dreams. You might be able to predict the future events by looking at people's art. Totally. Oh my God. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I had a dream about AI, and I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and had to write a bunch of stuff down. Because I realized how stupid we are being about AI. So that's something else. Okay. The thing I wanted to talk about as far as like legal might be a weird way of saying it, but I just want to say this. I'm starting a new rule, a new boundary. Okay. Because boundaries are something that I have always had a hard time keeping. And one of the things I'm doing this year for myself is to set better boundaries. And the only way you could set boundaries is if you tell people your boundaries, and then you have to stick to your boundaries, especially if the people keep breaking your boundaries. You got to tell them that that's not okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do, if you do something to me, if you talk to me a certain way, and I tell you that I do not appreciate that and that I don't like how you're talking to me, and if you could please not do that, and you continue to do it anyway, I'm just not going to talk to you anymore. I'm going to block you, and I'm going to put you on like what do you call those, like snooze holds or whatever, or like for 30 days, like you're grounded, you're in trouble, you're in the corner, okay? And you're going to be in the corner for 30 days. And I'm not going to think about you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to know anything that's going on about you. Okay. After that 30 days, if you want to come back, oh my God, you'll put us in the sin bin. Fuck yeah, I will. Face first. Okay. But check this out. But here's the thing. Like, I don't hold grudges. I'm like easy peasy motherfucker. Okay. So after that, if you like come back and you're like, hey, how's it going? And you're cool and you're like, I don't want to like, I'm not going to call anybody out here. So if you're worried I'm going to call you out, I'm not going to call you out. But if you are taking care of yourself, if you are taking the things you're supposed to be taking, not taking the things you're not supposed to be taking, and able to talk to me like a normal human being and hear what I say and don't pretend that I'm saying certain things that I'm not and things of that nature, or assuming things that are going on that are not, or basically just doing anything that I already said was like toxic and inappropriate. Okay. As long as you're cool, we can still be cool and we will move on and everything will be fine. But I am not going to allow you or anybody to break my boundaries and do things that are nuts. Like, I don't know another way of saying it. I shouldn't say nuts, but like, if I'm not responding to you, it used to be the reason because I just hadn't gotten around to responding to you. But now, if I'm not responding to you, it's because like you're in the sin bin and I'll see you in a month. Okay. I do not have time for this shit anymore. Like, I am not going to coddle people. It hurts me to placate people. Okay. And because I'm a people pleaser, when I realize somebody's upset, like the thing in me wants to fix the situation, wants to reach out and like try to make things better. But that's not healthy because then that just trains you to continue to be nuts and I will continue to fix it. So I can't do that anymore. Okay. So if you want to continue to be my friend, if you want to continue to be a supporter on YouTube, if you want to continue to follow me on socials, you have to abide by my boundaries. Okay. It's like normal people shit. Okay. And again, I'm not mad at you. I hope like the one person who I'm talking to right now, not the other people, because it's not just one, there's been a couple people, but the one person who I'm talking to right now is going to assume I'm talking about them. So let's just talk about them then. Like, I'm not mad at you. Like, I appreciate how much you've been a part of my life and how supportive you've been of my art. I appreciate that more than you could ever know. I do think you're super fucking talented, and I don't want you to think that you're not. Okay. And when you're out of the sin bin, I would love to talk to you more about what you're working on and stuff like that. But all of that other stuff, like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Okay. It's just, and again, I've said this a bunch of times. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. So if I want to tell you something, I will just tell you that thing. I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. I'm not going to like be all like, ooh, I'm sending you secret messages and like, ooh, like what I really mean is this. You got to read between the lines. I don't fucking do that. I'll just fucking tell you because I don't give a shit. I don't have time for that shit. Okay. So setting boundaries, okay, I can't do that no more. So if you like cross the boundaries and I tell you once and you fuck up again, you're cut. Okay. And then with that said, after I put you on groundation and then you come back, if you still do it, then we're donezo. And like there's nothing that could be done again. Just because for my own sanity, I just can't fucking do it. Okay. So I hope we can work things out in a little bit, but I'm taking a break from you. Okay. And this goes to everybody else too who does this shit. Okay. And hopefully everything will be cool and we can all be one big happy family again and everyone will be happy and stoked and the whole fucking thing. But I am not going to put myself through that shit anymore. Okay. I have way too much stuff to do than to placate people's bullshit. So, let's see. Anybody have any questions about that now that we just lost 2 viewers? I wonder who. And now we could talk about the really cool legal bullshit. Dude, I just want to say this, and I know I shouldn't say this, but I just want to make things clear. Should I make things clear? God, I want to make things clear so bad. Oh my God. How do I say this? Okay, I will say this just to be let me see. How do I say these things? There's so many things I want to say right now. Oh. Okay. So here's the deal. I want everyone to know. Okay, yeah, you're good. I want you guys to know something. If you, how do I say this? People talk, okay? People love good gossip, okay? People love to be the person that has the goods because then when they tell the other person about it, it makes them feel like they're important. And if you haven't noticed this yet, person who I'm talking to, people on YouTube and people online are so like in dire need of validation and just like want nothing more than to feel important. And when they have juicy information that they could go and tell somebody that you don't know they're going to tell, it makes them feel really, really cool. And then what that does is makes other people know a bunch of stuff that you don't think they know. And I'm just saying it like this because I kind of just want everything to end so I don't have to fucking worry about this shit anymore. But like I get so many messages, so many DMs, so many emails from people who are telling me things that either I don't give a shit about, or that I already know, or that I'm not supposed to know. And it's just getting so exhausting. So if you think that you're being clever by, I don't know, I don't even think it would be, what would that be? Like, not damage control. It's just like your, how do I say this? The people who are closest to you are the people who are making your life difficult. I don't know how else to say that. So if I were you, which I'm not, obviously, I would just like fucking knock it off. Like knock all of it off. Because like it's just, I don't know, like it's just making you look bad. And then with all of the trails of paper and shit, and like it's not as sneaky as you think it is. It's not as covert as you think it is, but it also falls under conspiracy. So like, and if you don't know what that is, look it up. Like, I'm not your fucking mom. Do something yourself. But now that I just talked about like 7 different people all in one thing, everyone could be confused and tripped out, but I could feel good that I got it all off my chest. So I'm feeling way better now. But yeah, so that's fun. It's important to feel important, right? Oh my God, I got a whole segment. I'm honored. I wasn't talking about you, you dork. Oh my God. Dork. I was not talking about you. If I was talking about you, it would have been a lot funnier and I would have had a lot more fun. It wouldn't have been so like serious and sad. Oh my God. Oh, and just so you guys know too, I'm the punchline, baby. I guess you could say it like that. How else do I say this? I could say it like this. In a couple months, a lot of you are going to find stuff out that is going to make you feel kind of stupid for things that you've been doing recently. And that's okay. Just know that it's a thing that's going to happen. And it's okay, you know? Like we're all good folks here. So everything's fine. Oh my gosh, did you hear that crack? I don't want to crack these spines. Oh my God, this book is so fucking gorgeous. Okay, anyway. So this motherfucker here. We got Robert Motherwell drawing As Fast as the Mind Itself. Don't paralyze the book. I'm like, plagiarize? How dare you? Paralyze. That's one of those Freudian things. I'm like, oh no. Oh my God. So many beautiful things. And then we just got big squares. You know how I like my squares. Oh my God. Love big squares. I don't know what I feel about his stains. I'm pretty sure, wasn't he married to Helen Frankenthaler? Was he the one who was? I don't know. I feel like he got stainy probably around the time after, I guess. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. His shit, dude. I don't love color. Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's nice. He's putting stuff in it. I like putting wrappers and shit. Like, you guys, if you don't know who this is, you would know his are these like, is that a collage? I think that is. I think that's collage stuff. But you would know his big pieces. There's pieces that look more like this. I don't get them. And I don't mean to say that weird, but like this thing with these like big balls and then the big blocks and then the big balls, like I don't understand. And it looks like he wrote some stuff about him. I would like to know like what he thought that meant, because I guess those are his elegies. And so all the ones he did like that are allegedly elegies. Oh my god, this book is fucking gorgeous. This seriously is probably like my this might be one of my favorite art book purchases so far, like ever. Like every page on there I was geeking out on. Big balls. Did I join at the wrong or right time? Right. Was it really the best, or is there another adjective we could use for that? I think there is. I think there is. Gurf. There, I did it. I gurfed the gurf. And now we have another Rothko book. So there are going to be some color fields in here, but there's also going to be a bunch of stuff like this. Like if you remember when I was at the LACMA, there was that one piece that was like this. How am I going to open this? I just got to keep rubbing it until it just breaks apart. Is it going to break? Break, you fuck. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, this feels pretty nice. Oh, this is from Yale. Wow. That's one nice feeling book, Yale. Oh my god, does this come off? Oh shit. That comes off. I wish that kind of would have stayed on. That would have been nice. Yeah, so this is what that back looks like now. So that's what he was doing before he was doing the color field stuff. Ah. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty pain cave. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, I've seen that one. That one is that the one that's at LACMA? Oh my god. Oh, and then we get into the, what did he call him? The color field stuff that wasn't color field, color form, like this shit. Oh my god. Oh, what song is that? Can you guys hear the song? Tell me what the song is. Oh, and then all of his weird people at the beach paintings. Darude? Is that really what that song is? Oh, do you guys know of I don't know if they're black metal or what. And here are his nudes. If you like that. Dude, you should do people at the beach paintings. I have done people at the beach paintings, and I did one. Um, oh my god, look at that, dude. Oh, I just want to lick that all over. My god. Oh, look at him walking around his studio with his big giant paintings. Oh my god. Ken Craft. Is that like craft work? What's happening? Why you delete stuff? You know how I feel about people deleting messages. I hate it. Oh my god, this book is beautiful. Kerncraft. Wait, Kerncraft 400. Isn't that the what is that? I feel like that isn't that what that like Zombie Nation thing was? Kerncraft 400. That sounds like a thing that I know of. Anyway, doesn't matter. And then the Zombie Nation guy, didn't he turn into the guy that did Benny Benassi, who did Cinema with Skrillex? Or was he somebody else? I might be going too hard on the things that I might be right about. Zombie Nation. Anyway, so what else were we talking about? You are my cinema. Yep. That's such a fucking good song. Yeah, 2012. You were good that year. You were good that time. That was nice. What else was happening? Oh yeah. So there's some there was some like black metal or progressive metal band that played at the Whiskey the other night called I don't know if they're called Tyre or TYR or something like that. And I think PETA was protesting. Like there were some people out there, and I went and filmed some of it, but there were people out there with like signs saying "Don't buy tickets," you know, blah blah blah, because I guess they're those like Norwegian or Finnish people who bludgeon dolphins or something, and as like a manhood thing, like you're not a man until you like walk out into the water and like beat this dolphin or seal with your bare hammer, that and the thing can't go anywhere or whatever. I don't know. They had all these like horrific posters and shit talking about it, and I guess they do it and sing about it and talk about it. So they were like on a megaphone, so it was just loud as shit. The other thing is you arg so beautiful to me. Is that Arj? Like Arj from Towie doing Frank Sinatra? Yeah, I went hard. I'm sorry. I'll bring it back now. But it's Oscar night tonight. Can't you see? It's the Dolphin Drive in Japan. I thought it was very white. Oh my god, that's awful. Yeah. So anyway, it was weird, and I went out there like in like a workout shirt and stuff, and I'm like filming, and these women are like protesting, and the people at the whiskey were like looking down and like shaking their head. And I'm like, oh yeah, the people upstairs are looking at you guys, you know? And I meant like, you know, like good job, you know? And she's like, good, I hope they are. Like, this is sick. I'm like, yeah. She's like, no, it's disgusting. And I'm like, I know. And then I was sitting there thinking about it. And then I looked at the shirts that the people who were there were wearing and looking at the people. And everybody that they were protesting against looked exactly like me. Like a little older, super white, beard, like top knot, or like just long hair, tattoos. And I'm like, ah, shit. She thinks I'm one of these like Nordic fuckers who's trying to kill something. It could be the Faroe Islands too. They kill them as a part of something called. They kill them as something called grinder. It's where they meet the men that they sleep with. It's okay. You know, if that's what makes a boy into a man, so be it. I'm not going to cast any judgment on how you do stuff. Yeah, man, you'd fit right in with the protesters in the UK. Good. As long as I fit in somewhere that's not what I don't want to be a part of. Oh my God, no. Why put my typo on blast? Well, I just think it's funny that your phone automatically says grinder whenever you type grind. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not pointing anything out, but and I think that's the correct spelling of grinder too. So I don't know. I'm just saying it was my laptop. So who else is using your laptop? I'm not calling motherfuckers out. I'm just saying the Freudian slip was all me. Oh shit. That's good. That's good. That's good. She spelled it perfectly. You read it wrong. Did I? The grinder. That's how you spell grinder. And then you called it the grindy. I mean, nothing says closeted homosexuality like caving in the skull of a I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know, crustacean, we'll say. I don't know what the fuck that says. I would love to be gay. It's just like I can't do it. Sedashan. Oh, look at you being phonetic for me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it says closeted homosexuality, but anytime you have to prove your manhood, it seems like there's a reason why you have to prove it. Justice for Nikki's laptop. Dude, I would love to wear a Freudian slip under my dress. That would be amazing. I would love it. Yeah. Hashtag. You know, Nikki's laptop is not gay, and it's okay. And if it was, it would be okay too, because we're not judging here, because we don't care. It's fine. You can love who you want. Nikki's laptop. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. Let me see. What else was there? So, oh yeah, let's just go over the new books again. Okay, so I'm going to put this one up just because I can't believe it's been an actual year since I put out a chapbook. I was putting out at least one chapbook every month for like 3 years. And then I just didn't put any more out. So here we go. So I will put a new one out today. Or this month. We'll put it together. Maybe that's something I could do with members today because it's Oscar Day. So anything outside is going to be crazy because a lot of the streets are going to be shut down for like red carpet shit. and all that because it's just up here. And I don't want to fucking deal with all that shit today. Is that an elephant on the cover? It is an elephant on the cover. And it says, "What the fuck is happening?" And that's an elephant. And what do they say about elephants? What do they say about elephants? Do you remember? Yay, I did art stuff. You did art stuff? That's funny. To be fair, dolphins are laden with mercury, so they have the last laugh. You can't eat one in one sitting. I think there's a Shel Silverstein poem about that. They're big. Okay, the thing they say about elephants is they never forget. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's why that is said. Because when they are babies and people were capturing them, they would tie like a little rope around their ankle and then tie the other end of that rope to a stick. And then they would just kind of put the stick in the dirt. And the baby elephants were so little, they couldn't get out. They couldn't get away from this. They couldn't escape. So when the elephants grew up and got older and huge and could like destroy tanker trucks and shit, whenever they saw their handlers tie a rope around their ankle and put the stick in the ground, they would never try to escape because they remember back when they were little, they tried to escape and they couldn't. So that's how that thing goes. I do not like this story. Yes, it is awful. But the fact of the matter is that elephants don't forget. And a lot of what was going on when I made that painting was about me remembering things and knowing I was going to remember these things forever and that I'm not going to forget these things. And then the poems that ended up in that book, I didn't even realize they were that similar, but the theme of the poems in this book were a lot like me not forgetting things. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about this book that's fun is that the poems that were in here, half of them were written in March of 2023, and the other half were written in March 2024. So it was like being able to see where I was a year later. You know what I'm saying? And seeing how much I have grown or changed. So I will put this up on mattwallart.com today as soon as we're done here. One Man Massacre. This book is about these poems were other poems that were written in March 2023, but this came out in January of 24. And this was one of those one day writing a chapbook in an hour kind of thing. At least the chunk of it, you know. And that's to Shaylin. And then this one, who did I dedicate this one to? Oh, to Des. That's fun. And Drinking Less, I dedicated to Yellowtail Shiraz 1.5. Okay. Because I don't fuck around, guys. Jesus. I fucking want some of this right now, dude. Oh my God. I so want some of this right now. Maybe I'll have a swig. Maybe we'll have some swigs. And I know MJ gets on my case about this. She's like, it's Shiraz or something. I say it wrong. Shiraz. I say Shiraz, and it's probably Shiraz or Cherie, or I don't give a shit. It's this stuff. This stuff's good as fuck. It's got some weird, like, cubist looking kangaroo on it that looks like Egon painted it. You know, it's all good. Kangaroo juice. Yeah, it's fucking Joey juice. Wait, I feel like that's like some Friends joke. Oh my God. Oh. Do you know how many times I tried to get sponsored by these motherfuckers? I'm like, Yellowtail, just send me your wine. I'll fucking drink it in every fucking stream I ever do. Like, I love it. I drink it all the time anyway. I know that doesn't help because it's like, oh, like I'm giving you free advertising. What's wrong with your ears? Did I hurt your ears? What was the hurt? Did I yell? What did I do? Was it that? Was it me clearing my throat? My God. I feel like I need to throw this in the trash while I drink this. I will be back. Boom. Oh, yeah. So for all of you who wanted last month's chapbooks, they're gone. So you're fucked. So Los Angeles, gone. Type Hard, gone. Panic, gone. Me as an action figure, gone. Extra, extra, gone. Until I say so. Okay? They're gonzo. But, anyone who made an order up until the end of February, all of those orders have been shipped. So you're all good. Let me know when you receive your order. Sold out, mother fluffa. They're sold, and then the ones that aren't sold are out. So they're sold and out. Okay, that's how we're gonna say this. My God. And just so you guys know, I'm pretty sure that these wine stains on drinking less are also Yellowtail Shiraz, Shirhu, don't give a shit. Okay. So if you want to know what that tastes like, you could get this and just suck on the cardstock and maybe you'll get some taste, or you could just not be a dick and go buy it. Shiraz, I don't know if that's how you say it. I think it was the A-Z part that I always said wrong. But here's what I will say. I've had other types of this wine from other companies, and I don't like it. This is the only brand of this that I like. And if I have to get a different wine, like if I'm going out and I have to try a wine, I will always get like a Malbec, because usually Malbecs are pretty good, like depending on wherever. I've never really had a bad Malbec. I've had a lot of bad Shiraz though. I don't know, dude. Just throwing some stuff out there. And Zap, I still need your email address so I could send you links for the writing streams. So send me an email to ihatemattwall@gmail.com so I have your email so I could send you on those too. Diet Coke is my guilty pleasure. I have 3 Diet Cokes in my fridge. Okay. So whoever wants my 3 Diet Cokes, whether it's Zap or Gurf, the first one here gets to have my 3 Diet Cokes. I know that's like at least a 5-hour flight. But just saying. Can I order one? Used only. What, you want a used Diet Coke? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Just saying. Okay, well, I have 3, so you guys all can get one. And they're the little kinds too that make my hand look really big. Griff is going to clone you. Okay, so you're saying I'm in the wrong business. I should just be making soda and not trying to like fucking sell poetry and art. Got it. I've always been in the wrong business, guys. Every time I get into a business, I see somebody else in a better business and I go, God damn it, I should have been in that business. That is true. Yeah, that's why you got the little cans to make your hand look big. Totally. Well, I also don't drink soda, just so you know. But yeah. Anything that makes my hand look big. And there's one part of me that makes my hand look huge. So we'll just go with that. That's going to mess with my readings, actually. What's going to mess with your readings? Your foot. Yeah, my foot. We'll just go with that. Anyway, guys. But yeah. So the Drinking Less book, since Nikki brought it up, just so you guys know, when I started dieting and fasting and working out and was doing yoga every day and like trying to get in shape when I first started losing like all the weight I was losing, I realized that all of those things, I realized that I couldn't drink as much because I was drinking like one of these like big Magnum bottles of wine a night and usually a 6-pack at least earlier, you know, like anywhere from a 6-pack to a 12-pack of beer throughout the day, a Bloody Mary in the morning, and then one of these at night. Okay. And once I started losing all that weight and was like eating cleaner and doing all that shit, I could only drink like 2 beers and maybe like a quarter of this. So I started getting the smaller bottles of this. And then I was drinking like maybe like a half a bottle of wine a night. So it was like a glass or two. I remember this, I think. Was it when you were taking the meds? Was it when I was taking meds? Wait, there was something I was taking that was making me sick, right? That did happen too. I don't know if that was the exact same time this was going on, but yeah. What was that med for? There was something I had to take for a minute, and then I stopped taking it. Yeah, it made me like super, super fucking hungover. I didn't like it, so I stopped that. But anyway, but just like I think like having less mass made it to where like the more I drank, the quicker I got drunk. That was the other thing too. Because like for those of you who don't know how alcohol absorbs into your body, okay, let's do this. Have you ever marinated a steak overnight? Raise your hand if you've marinated a steak overnight. I love teaching things. This is amazing. So much. It's so funny when I go, oh, I actually know something that's worth talking about. Okay, so this is what happens when you marinate a steak. If you have a steak that is super like meaty and muscly, that is going to absorb the liquid that you have that you're marinating in the steak. But if you have a bowl of just the fat of the steak and you put that in the marinated shit and the liquid, that liquid will never go into that fat. It will just sit in the bowl with that fat. Okay. The only thing that absorbs the liquid is the meat. Okay. So when you're really big and really heavy, it's not that you can hold your alcohol, it's that your alcohol stays in your body a shit ton longer and it takes you way longer to get drunk because that alcohol is just coursing through you, trying to find parts of you to absorb that alcohol. Okay. But when you have a lot of fat, your body will sit there with a shit ton of alcohol for way longer. So when you have less fat content, you get drunk quicker. And when you get drunk quicker, you don't have to drink as much. You know what I'm saying? So that's why tinier people can just like have like a beer or two and they're fucking acting like fucking super fucking drunk psychos, you know? Whereas this one dude has to fucking drink. He just like drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks and never acts like he's drunk. And then all of a sudden, it's like he hits a fucking wall. And now suddenly he's a drunken fool and he's going to stay drunk for a long time. A lot of times, guys, I would wake up after a night of drinking and I would still be drunk. And I would be drunk halfway into the next day, not even hungover, still fucking drunk. And I thought that was just like what people did. But that's not what people did or do or whatever. So it wasn't that I was drinking less because I was trying to quit drinking. I was drinking less because I couldn't keep drinking the same amount of alcohol that I was used to drinking, if that makes sense. The dude must be Irish. Hey. Yeah, I am a little Irish. I'm English. I'm Irish. I'm German. And I'm the thing that everyone from America says they are. Allegedly. You what, mate? So you're a mongrel. Yeah, just like everyone in England, right? A mutt. But my German heritage is Black German. So, burn. So if you know anything about the Black German Bavarian hill, short, naked, dark barbarians, those are my peeps. Those are my peeps. They used to, and it actually checks out. They were not the Aryan Germans. They were the short, hairy, dark ones. And they would run into battle naked, screaming, hoping to just scare the shit out of the people that they were jumping out of the bushes to attack. Get some food. I'm actually stoked that you're going to meal because I know that doesn't happen very often. So do that. So yeah, so that's what a Black German is, guys. If you've ever heard the term, because usually when I bring it up, people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "Dude, I read a book about it. It was like a history book, and I read it. So there, it's got to be real because it was in a history book, and everybody knows that all history is true and accurate." Goddamn. So I'm going to put that book up. We still have these books up. I wonder if I should kind of talk about a painting that I have up. I think we're going to have a painting talk. Borat. There you go. I'm too cool for meal. Everyone knows Snacky is superior. Did Borat write it? Oh my gosh. Borat did not write the book, guys. Nugs. Nugs are a viable snack option, guys. But this is also good. Peanuts, pretzels, raisins, M&Ms with peanuts in them. Just nuts. Nuts are good. And Triscuits. I love Triscuits. These are really good. This is the only vegan food I love. Just so you know. Just so you know. But we're going to talk paintings, guys. We're going to talk little tiny paintings. Let's get Wait, where's the other one? Oh shit, I don't know where that other one is. Okay, so we're not going to do that one. We'll do this one. We'll talk about this one. And I know I've talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it again. This butte. This butte right here. This is one of my favorites. This is acrylic and India ink, 12 by 12. Okay, let's take a look at that texture, guys. Let's take a look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Do you want to know what this is called? I'm going to tell you. This is called Getting Caught Using the Women's Restroom at Zanku in downtown Los Angeles. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the story about this painting. Yeah, I'll tell you the story. So I go to Zanku because this person I was with had never been to Zanku before. And I was trying to explain, Zanku is awesome. You need Zanku. And we were out doing something. We might have been at the art shop getting art supplies, if I'm honest, because Zanku was on the way home. And so we were driving through downtown LA. And trying to find a place to park in downtown LA is really hard. So what you end up having to do is park in a parking garage and hope to God that you're parking in a parking garage near the thing you're going to so you could get your parking validated and not have to pay so much, or else you're going to be paying close to $20, sometimes $30 to $60 to park at a place. Okay. So total pain in the ass. So I don't know how the hell we did this, but I told the guy in the parking garage that he thought I was somebody I wasn't, and he let me park in the whatever his boss's parking spot was, he let me park there. So I parked there, and he gave me a little ticket, and when I got it validated at Zanku, they wouldn't validate it. They're like, oh, I don't even know what to do with that. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay parking. And then when we went back to the car, he didn't charge me anything because again, he thought I was somebody I wasn't. Doesn't matter. At Zanku, we were there. I wrote a poem about this and it's in a book somewhere. I don't know what. Wait, is it in this book? It might be in Winter. I don't know. Let me just look real quick. It could be. It's not. Maybe it's in LA. I don't remember. Anyway, so I had to go to the bathroom because we were out all day and it was crazy. And I'm like, I really need to piss. And so I was trying to explain to the girl I was with, I'm like, this is what you need to get because this is good. So just get a shawarma wrap or a tarna wrap. It's really good. If you like chicken, get the tarna. If you like beef, get the shawarma. If you want a falafel, get a falafel. But the shawarma wrap is super good. Get some like hummus and tahini and shit like that. You'll be good. It's so good. Like blah, blah, blah. But I go to the bathroom and the door was locked. It had like a little code. And I'm like, fuck. And so like we wait in line. I'm doing the pee dance, the whole thing. And then we finally order. I get the receipt. The receipt has the code on it. We go and there's the guy's bathroom and a girl's bathroom. She had to go too. She goes to the door. She does the code and goes in. I do the code. Nothing happens. And I'm like, oh my God. I do the code. Nothing happens. I'm dancing. I'm bouncing because I really have to go to the bathroom really bad, right? I don't know what to do. I'm like, Jesus. And then she comes out of the bathroom and she's like, just go in here. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, I pushed her out of the way. I went in there. I went and I go to the bathroom. And then I was about to walk out. And I'm like, nope, I am using a woman's bathroom. The last thing I should do is not wash my hands on my way out because that just probably like makes stereotypes a real thing. I'll go and wash my hands first. I wash my hands, and as I turn around, a worker from Zanku walks in, and she looks at me. She goes, "This is the woman's restroom." And I'm like, I know, I couldn't get the code to work. And she's like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, no, I swear. I'm like, that's my friend right there. She'll tell you I couldn't get the code to work. And she's like, get out. And then I was like thinking, I'm like, I don't know if they're allowed to ask me like why I'm in a bathroom anymore. I think we're past that as a civilization now. Like if I want to say I am a woman going to a woman's restroom, I should be able to do that. But I know I can't just do that for fun. It was doing it because I had to go. Anyway, so we go, we sit down, we get our food. And then my friend's like, did you push pound after you did the code? And I'm like, no, I didn't push pound. She's like, it says pound. I'm like, I don't think it says pound. And then we look and it says pound. So I was doing the right number, but I wasn't pushing pound afterwards. So that was what was happening. So while we're eating, cops show up. Okay. And I start sweating. Sweat is just pouring down my fucking face. And I'm just like, this is the last good food I'm going to eat. I'm like shoving it in my mouth, eating as fast as I can because I know at any second they're going to take me away because I went to the bathroom in the girls' bathroom. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm telling her, I'm like, okay, you're going to have to drive the car. Like it kind of sticks in second, you know, but like, you know, you'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be okay. The whole deal. And but then the cops were just picking up their order because Zanku's really good. Zanku's delicious. That's why they were there. So as soon as the cops left, I'm like, get your shit, put it in your. I grabbed the rest of the food and I just put it in the pockets because I was wearing camo shorts with like those camo pockets on the side. I just filled my pockets up with food. I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here before I end up in jail. So we run out. And we go, and then the guy didn't make us pay for parking, which was fucking amazing. That's never happened in the history of forever in LA. And we drove home, and I pulled out the canvas, and I painted my feelings about what just happened. And here it is. This is the story. This is my anxiety. This is me forcing urine out of my body at great speeds in a bathroom I knew I shouldn't have been in. And I made sure I didn't go on the seat or on the rim or on the floor. I cleaned it all. Why are you retracting messages? Ugh! My God. That is definitely a urinal yellow. I know, isn't it? I love how bright it is. I love black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh my God, I love it. Anyway, so that is for sale up on my website right now. And you get a discount if you're in the crew. And you get a discount if you aren't in the crew and you buy more than one thing. So there you go. No wonder you went for a colonoscopy. No, I went for a colonoscopy because the doctor said I probably had cancer. It's not like I wanted a colonoscopy like that. Oh, my God. What a story. This is perhaps how we can express ourselves in these troubled times. Exactly. So you need to make some just insane fucking painting and then say, this is how I felt that one day Trump said that one thing on the news that one day. So last night, I walked into a bar and on all the TVs, they had Trump arguing with Zelensky. And I was really annoyed. I'm like, I can't do this. I thought you liked getting stuff cut out of you. What? Who likes getting stuff cut out of them? Now, getting stuff put in you and getting stuff cut out of you, that's two different things, sister. You gotta figure this out. Back. Wait. Back. I couldn't decide. So you didn't eat anything? Oh my God, I'm about to flip this table. Are you effing joking me right now? You left to find something to eat and you couldn't decide, and then you came back still hungry? Oh my God, I'm going to start talking about steak again. The art looks confused. You look confused. The black is concerning. Yeah, seriously. You said that was the best part of the dermatologist. Oh, yeah. Come on. Topical things getting cut out of you is one thing. Internal things getting cut out of you, that's terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I should do a beer taste for you. I got a new beer. Do you guys want to do a brew test? We'll do a brew test. I was told today that I'm in my Hawaiian dad shirt phase, and soon I will be in the like old man t-shirt phase, like shirts that say things like "You think I'm old, but da 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 da," or I'm old, but da 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 da. Just so you guys know, I'm never going to be in that phase because that phase is disgusting. My next phase is Speedos, matching trucker hat, big push broom mustache, and kind of like an ambered sunglasses, ambered aviators, gold chain. Yes, that's my next look. That's what we're going to do. That's it. That's what we're doing. That's my next look. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Have we agreed on that look yet, guys? It's not steak, and I needed time to grieve. I'm sorry. That Friday meeting with Trump and Zelensky made me so angry. I was surprised at my own anger. I could barely sleep. I don't even want to fucking know. It's going to be a shit show. Look, the rest of the world, listen to me. I know I'm nobody, but just for the love of God, listen to me. I apologize for everything that's going to happen over the next 3.5 years. Okay. But just know that it's only going to last for 3.5 years. Once this is done, and hopefully it will be done, and no stupid, dumb, like authoritarian new laws will be put into place. But I swear to God, once this is over, it should be okay. And everything will go back to better than normal. And the world will be a safe place again. Okay? I promise. I promise, I think. Chris shall cook you steak when you are here with him. I'll cook steak too, guys. Let's cook some steak. Yes to beer tasting. Tell him I would be very big, much grateful, because that steak will be great. That will be a great steak. Great. No, you're going to bypass slogan tees and go straight to a string vest with bum bag. Okay, I don't have a bum bag. Okay, and we call them fanny packs here because fannies are more fun than bums, unless you are Nikki's laptop, apparently. But that's okay. We'll come back to fannies. Okay. Wait, don't you guys also call it a minge? I like a minge, a ming and minge. That's fun. Let's do that. So I do have this. It's like the fanny bag that goes over you like that. And you're like, oh, I have a fanny bag on my front. Okay. Not a minging one. That means gross. I know, but I like the smell of a minging minge, right? Isn't that what people say? Did someone say something about steak? I had a feeling someone mentioned me and steak in the same sentence. I agree. Let's talk about steak and... Okay, I'm sorry. I said too much about the minge. Okay, this is the beer we're going... He saw the steak signal. Yeah. So this is the beer we're going to be reviewing right now. It is called Salty Crew. It is a blonde ale. It is also a boat beer, according to that. It is from the Coronado Brewing Company, which I believe, what does that say there? The Great American Beer Festival 2020 Silver. Are you fucking telling me you're bragging about coming in second place? I'm supposed to drink this with a smile? And there was a beer better than this? How dare you? How fucking dare you? You either win gold or you lose. This is first loser. This right here, first loser. Okay, let's see. Salty Crew. What's a boat beer? It's a beer that you drink on a boat. It's a beer that's crisp, versatile, refreshing, and award-winning. meaning the first loser. Whether you're on or off the boat, which immediately doesn't make this a boat beer anymore, this beer will take you back to days spent finding refuge in the sea. That I like. That I like. That I like. You can't have that with steak. No, but you know what you could have this with? Like a fucking goddamn like mahi steak or wahoo steak. Nobody eats steak on a boat. How dare you? There's all sorts of kinds of steak. It's a big old chunk of meat, people. Yeah, that's weird. Have you guys never had steak on a boat? You guys don't know how to live, dude. Tuna steak. There you go. Nikki's coming up. She's understanding. I mean, she's got caps lock on, but she's getting it. She's hanging out. She's figuring this out. So, and then this is a bunch of governmental warnings, like alcohol is going to make your vagina fall out, and pregnancy is going to be weird. You're going to have weird babies, and it's 4%, 4.5% alcohol. That's it. Jesus Christ. Fish doth not make steak. Do you guys even have cows in England? Doesn't seem like there's a lot of room for you guys to be running with cows out there. I think if anyone knows anything about steak, it's going to be the guy from the land with just a bunch of land and a bunch of like dying cows because of the heat and global warming and stuff. Well, first off, I want to come back to this whole thing. Like, you saw something on Jamie Oliver and you're saying that's gospel. Do you know Uncle Roger? Do we need to go through this? Do we need to explain why Jamie Oliver is a fucking fraud and a sham? And the only reason why Jamie Oliver is anything is because a bunch of old soccer moms think he's cute. I love Uncle Roger. I love Uncle Roger hard. Fuyo! I said it wrong. I can't remember what it is now. Is it Fuyo? I don't remember what he said. That's what she said. Yeah. Anyway, let's open this fucking beer and see what it's like. If you guys don't follow Uncle Roger, you're missing out. Hiya. That means bad. That means ugh. Fuyo means good. That's yummy. That's good. Jamie Oliver, not good. Jamie Oliver, hiya. Uncle Roger, fuyo. Yeah. Okay. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he just put out a video recently talking about another Jamie Oliver thing. Jamie Oliver cooked something weird, like, and he fucked it up, and Uncle Roger had to watch it. Anyway, so here we go. Salty Crew. Okay, so here's my review. This beer, as a blonde ale, I like blondes. Okay, let me rephrase this. The only blonde I like is in a can. Okay, let's just make sure that that's a fucking thing before we get too fucking crazy here. So the blonde in the can is good. It's not as crisp. This says crisp. If this didn't say it's crisp, I would have said something. I wouldn't have even brought up the crisp. Not there. But it says crisp. It's not crisp. I've had many other blondes that are super crisper than this. Like blondes that when I drink them, I feel like they like are kissing me and biting my lip. And I'm like, ooh, you dirty, dirty girl. Why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? This doesn't do that. The other thing about this is that it's kind of creamy. I'm living my alcoholism so hard through you right now. Wait, it's crispy beer? Is that beer? Is it beer? Yes, of course it's beer. We just went through the whole thing. Is this when you were trying to eat Doritos? Yes, it's a blonde ale. I prefer a brunette. We've talked about this. A crispy, salty, creamy beer. It's not salty and it's not crispy. It's very creamy. Like, here you go. The head is very foamy, if that makes sense. Dude, I don't think that's a beer. Put the can down. Wait, you're telling me it's beer? Head foamy? I don't understand what the fuck's happening right now. That's what she said. Oh my god. So here we go. Cheers again, guys. Let me take another sip here. Let me take another sip. Yeah, it's like weird. It's nice because it's light. Like not light like a light beer, but light like a blonde. But it doesn't have that bite, dude. Like I don't mean to like keep talking this place up, but there's a place called Asylum Brewing that has a blonde called Straight Jacket. It's so fucking good. It bites you when you drink it. At Angel City Brewing, there's a blonde called oh shit, what is it called? It might be called Big Trouble in Little Tokyo. And that has a bite as fuck. Wait, is that a blonde or is that what is that one? There's another brewery called Villains, and they have is that a blonde? It actually might not even be a blonde. I think it's a blonde, but it's it comes with lime salt, like a little packet of lime salt. Oh my god, that bites. If you're drinking a beer and this part of your lip doesn't feel like somebody cut it open, that's not crisp. That's not a crisp beer. Okay. That's just like, it's fine. Matt can't remember which blonde he likes. That is true. Because to be fair, there's not many blondes that I like. Just saying. I'm just going to throw that one out there. But yeah, it's pretty good. What is that called? Okay, just so you guys know what's going on with my car. Been there, dude. Oh, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. That was good. Wait, do I hear a dog in the background? You do, because the people below me who complain about everything I've ever done ever in the history of my life, including they got mad because I was nailing one of the wooden planks back down to the floor at 11:30 at night on a Wednesday. Fuck you, dude. I don't want to cut my foot on a fucking nail. I'm sorry. Were you sleeping? Eat shit. I don't give a fuck. Am I right? Oh, wait. Do you want me to show you the pupper or do you want me to talk to you about the dog? What the fuck's happening right now? You need to calm the fuck down. So downstairs they have a dog. And they're not supposed to have a dog, but they have a dog. And the dog cries all day when they're not here. And it just goes, oh, 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 all fucking day. All fucking day. My God. So yes, you did hear a dog in the background. Oh my God. Oh, I got to show you guys this coffee shop I went to. They make lattes and look like that. Look at that pretty latte art. The next person who can guess how much that coffee is gets a free gift. And I just realized I said free, and most of you are in the UK right now. It's okay. I'll still do it. I'll still do it because I still owe Nikki a free something. $50. That is incorrect. $1 million, also not right. You guys are in the right ballpark, but no. $30. No. $7. No. $25. No. Each of you get 3 guesses. So Gerf's already had however many that is. Nikki says one. Oh. No, see, I knew this was going to happen. You're just going to start counting numbers. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, Nikki, this is why we can't have nice things. You ruin it for everybody. My God. And you guys still haven't got it yet, which is bizarre. No. 1750. No. 75. No. You guys are fucking cracking me up, dude. 40. Nikki got locked out of Oh my God. How long does she get locked out for? I've never seen someone get locked out before. Finally, some peace and quiet. How long do you get locked out for? Yeah, guess in her stead, but don't do it as fast. I like how she just skipped 9. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've never seen this before. You've been sending too many messages. Take a break. Hey, take a fucking break. Try again, guys. Oh, I didn't skip 9. It got blocked. Got it. It's not 9, by the way. Oh my God, that is so fucking funny. You guys are fucking hysterical. Okay, just so you guys know, Nikki's going to go eat a Kit Kat and she'll be back later. It is higher than 9, lower than $75 or $40. There you go. Wow, I did not know that this was such a random number. It is not 20. Ah, good Lord. It is not 23. This is a fun game. At least I'm having fun. I mean, we've only lost one viewer, which might be Nikki. They're like, oh, Nikki's like, if I can't fucking take over the chat, I'm out. 2767. No. I will say this. No, I won't say that because then you'll know. Wait, why can Gurf make all these comments? Oh my God. Say it, B word. Say it what? Huh? No, none of those are right. Oh, say what I was going to say. Okay, so you guys didn't get it. It was $14. Okay, and if one of you guys said 14, since you guys said every fucking number in the world, let me know. Oi. Okay, but here's the thing. If you want a custom artwork design, it's $21. So 14 is the standard, which is what I showed you guys. Latte artwork. And if you guys want to see the other amazing food they have there, the place is called, I keep fucking it up. God damn it. Give me a second. It's not Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Maker. It is Butcher, Baker, Cappuccino Maker, I think, on Sunset in Sunset Plaza in West Hollywood. Just look it up right now and look at their menu and look at the food. It's hit or miss. There were people next to me having like a lunch about their I was going to say, well, of course you were going to say 14, Nikki. You were on the way there. You started at 1 and you were just working your way up. You get prezzies. You get prezzies. But yeah, so there was a couple next to me talking about their like one was an actress and I think the other one was her agent. And they were talking about online dating, which was fucking making me die inside because she's like, so I'm going to go out with this guy. And like, he says he's a writer And her friend like looked at her and she's like, no, he's a writer. Like he's written like 2 books. Like he sent me links to him and everything. So I know he actually writes. He's not one of these like writers who says they're a writer and they haven't written anything. I was just like, oh my God. Oh, dude, like everything inside of me was just like bubbling and boiling the whole time. And her agent person obviously had their dog with them. So the dog was trying to like get up on my lap and eat my food and all this other shit. And then while all this was going on, I spilt my strawberry cranberry jam for my toast, and it hit the floor and went all over the place. And so she was trying to keep her dog away from it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then when the guy came by, she's like, he spilt his thing. I'm like, oh my God, you just threw me under the bus. And then she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, you're looking at me going, this fucking bitch fucking throws me under. I was dying. She was fucking so funny, dude. So it was kind of a fun time. But there was there was this one actor who's this blonde guy. He came with 2 beautiful Frenchies. Frenchies are like the cutest dogs in the world right now, and everyone in LA has them. It's driving me crazy. But he had 2 beautiful Frenchies, and you would know him in a heartbeat if you've seen him. He's a blonde actor, and I think he was like kind of like the bad guy on a sitcom. And I want to say it was the one with David Spade, like back in the 90s. But I don't think that was what it was. God, I can't even place him. He was there. Somebody else was there. And then there was this young guy that everyone in the place started freaking out about was there. And I saw him and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is that? But everybody, like at all the tables, were like, oh my God, that's fucking. And everyone was like, oh, and all the girls were all blushing and shit and like all fucking like getting all. But dude, I saw like just seriously some of the cutest dogs I've ever seen in my life at this fucking place, dude. Points for trying. The sin bin was far more forgiving. Oh yeah, we don't even need to talk about that one. You know, because I'll tell you what, guys. Sin is fun. So when you go to the sin bin, it's because you win. Like you won something. You did something right. You know what I'm saying? So you go to the sin bin. I don't send people to bad places because they were necessarily evil. I send people to bad places because they just need to calm down a little bit. You know? That's what I'm saying. That's indigestion, dude. What's indigestion? Like the cute dogs or that actor? Could have been. But yeah, look up that place. Did you look it up? They had all sorts of really cool stuff bubbling up inside you. It's just burps because I'm drinking beer and wine and coffee at the same time. If you guys want to know the place I like to go to around here for breakfast, I will tell you. It's called Dialogue Cafe if you want to look that place up, because they have this tri-tip brisket breakfast burrito that is fucking ridiculous. And it tastes really good. I think I've done either a live stream from there or a video from there. But they have like kind of good food. I think the food at Dialogue, the bacon especially, is better at Dialogue than at the cappuccino maker, like all that shit. But it's like kind of right across the street from each other. And I think the cappuccino maker place is super more bougie. Like the people who want to be seen as somebody go there, whereas the people who want to be somebody but can't afford to be somebody yet, they go to Dialogue. The latte art is not as good at Dialogue. There is no latte art at Dialogue, is there? I don't think there is. There might be. What's the steak like? The brisket, it's fucking delicious, dude. It's super fucking good. No, there's no chicken nugs. Wait, are there chicken nugs? Is it $14? How much is it? I think it's like $14 or $15. I see what you did there. 21 if it's custom. Yeah. Okay, we're back at dialogue now. I'm just trying to explain what I do around here, guys. Fuck. I'm not even going to tell you the bar I go to around here because you guys are being dicks. But yeah, seriously, the brisket breakfast burrito is so fucking good. And the sauce that comes with it, it's like this spicy green sauce. Oh my God, it's so good. My mouth watered a little bit. But they also have the house breakfast burrito that comes, and that one isn't that good. It has like a chicken sausage in it, which is fine. It's whatever. But it has a spicy ketchup. Dude, the spicy ketchup is so good. So now I just get the brisket breakfast burrito and I have them give me the green sauce and the spicy ketchup. And I just dip them both. I've never burritoed. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say to you right now. Oh, hang on. Wait. Jesus. Oh, I think you broke me. Okay. Hang on a second. You've never had a burrito at all? Whether it's a breakfast burrito or any other kind of fucking burrito? Are you fucking joking? Chris, have you had a breakfast burrito or any burrito? Let's just say burrito in general. Like, I won't even fucking make it about breakfast. Have you had a fucking burrito? I'm a burrito virgin. Yes. Okay. What kind of burrito have you had, Chris? Oh my God. Breakfast burritos are like, if I didn't have breakfast burritos, I would starve. Like, breakfast burritos are life. Like, it's like breakfast burritos, Bloody Marys, coffee. Like, how do you live? Like, if you don't have those things? Oh my God. I don't know what to do right now. I'm like getting lightheaded. Whew. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. So Palm Bears, chicken nuggets, wines. What the fuck is a Palm Bear? Steak and bean breakfast burrito. Oh, okay. That sounds really fucking good, actually. Okay, but are you using like refried beans or are you using weird British Heinz baked beans that the Who takes baths in? Like, what are you doing? Palm Bears are elite crisps. Okay, so crisps for you are potato chips for us. Chips for you are French fries for us. Okay, I think I understand. Will you take my burrito, Cherry? Oh, you're asking Gurf? God, I just got all excited. Ugh. You're going to let Gurf do it like Gurf knows anything about burritos. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, I feel like I need to do like a cooking video on you guys how to make a beautiful breakfast burrito. Oh, you don't put Heinz beans in burritos, are you mad? Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page here. Okay. And that whole not too spicy shit, you need to fucking get rid of that bland food English shit if you're gonna fucking do this shit. Be jealous, Matt. Most people are. I am. I'm more jealous of your hair. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, moving right along. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. You need eggs, but here's the thing: you need a tortilla, but you need to cook the tortilla. Most people Gurf has amazing hair. Amazing hair. Okay, most people when they try to make a breakfast burrito themselves, they do it and then they fold the burrito and they wrap it and then it rips. And they're like, I don't understand what happened. Breakfast burritos are dumb. They just rip open. You can't like roll a cold tortilla, guys. It's not bad, you know. It smells good. Wait a second. Are we talking about burritos or hair? What smells good? Because I'm assuming the breakfast burritos smell amazing. Gurf's hair probably does smell good. But yes, road trip to Matt's for burritos. Because not only that, like we could go on a trip around LA and get like the best breakfast burritos all over the place. Because there are a lot of different kinds of breakfast burritos. I was talking about my hair, but burritos also smell nice. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Back here. Let's bring this back, guys. Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. You take your tortilla and you have to cook it over an open flame. None of this fucking like, oh, we're just gonna warm it up in the microwave shit. Microwaves are not cool. Like nobody does that. Okay. You have an open flame, so you actually have like burn marks on the fucking tortilla, so you can see the carcinogens on the fucking tortilla. So it's all nice and warm now. Okay. We're going to put some egg. We're going to put some cheese. We're going to put some spice. See, I don't know. You guys don't like spice. So we got to figure out how to do this. If we do like a mild salsa or what, but then we got to have meats. What kind of meats do you like? Do you like pork? Do you like chicken? Do you like beef? Do you like seafood? What kind of meats do you like in this thing? And then we got to put some potatoes in there. And the potatoes have to be cooked well, not greasy, not oily, but cooked crispy. So when you put that in there, and then we do some good veggies, onions, we do garlic, we do bell peppers, we do all sorts of yummy shit. Fine, chopped fine, grill all that shit up. Put that all in there and shit. Oh my God. And you wrap that shit tight and you fucking eat that shit good. Oh my God. And then cheese, whatever cheese you like. I like Mexican cheeses in my breakfast burritos because they fit. Let me see. All the meats. And then Nikki's like, chicken. Oh my God. All the cheese. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's go. And then I'll make us Bloody Marys too, with like bacon, sausage, and beef jerky all fucking in there. Oh, tons of fucking Worcestershire sauce. You guys know how it goes. So, Salty Crew. It was okay. It's better than like a... Let me fix this. Hang on. All right. Here is a nice lager. This is like got more fucking alcohol than that goddamn boat beer. Recovering alcohol cures to pass on Bloody Mary's designated driver set. Okay, here's the deal. I'll just not put vodka in yours. I can put all sorts of yummy stuff in there, and you will be like, dude, like we're gonna put some beef bouillon in there. This is gonna be a fucking soup. This will sustain you for days. Okay. I don't fuck around with these watery ass Bloody Marys. Like this thing is going to feed us. And then maybe we do some chicken and waffles. Wait. Is that our name on here? Salty Crew? Salty Crew in the house. Oh my gosh. We should do that just so we can have our own beer. Or maybe I should just make an Anarchy Crew beer. I think all you have to do is buy a can of beer and put a sticker on it to make it a beer. Right? Yeah, I could make you seriously the best ever virgin Bloody Mary. And because I'm such a nice guy, I will even fucking make you a grilled cheese with fucking grilled Parmesan on the outside, crisp and crust, so you could dip a fucking sandwich in your Bloody Mary while you're eating that. Boom! That's how we're going to fucking do that. Because I'm a fucking nice guy. Cheers, guys. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. That's how real poets do it. That's what I think. It's like I'm the realest fucking poet I know. Can we actually make this happen? Dude, if you guys, seriously, if you guys wanted to come out, I would totally take care of all of you guys for like a week. If you guys could get your keisters on a goddamn airplane and come out here, like, dude, we would have so much to do every day. You will be so exhausted. You would be exhausted. I will make you guys have fun every second of the day. It might not be, actually. Because something tells me that there's way more fun stuff to do here than there is there. And it's probably a little chilly there. And it's starting to warm up here, which means I'm going to be wearing less and less clothes. If you remember, we were talking earlier about my red Speedos with like maybe a toucan and a palm tree on it with a matching trucker hat, also red, a lot of suntan oil, so I smell like a coconut and maybe a banana, amber aviators, gold chain with some weird gold medallion, and my skin has to match the bourbon in my cup. Color has to be the same, and then we're killing it. And that's how you party during the summer. Oh yes, we cannot deprive the Speedos their moment. Yeah, that's okay. Bring the Speedos. Do you guys really want me walking around England in Speedos? I don't know if England has ever seen Speedos, guys. Chilly, it was 12C today. It's practically summer. Jesus Christ. I think it was like 85F today. What is 85? Let's figure this out. Let's do some. It's only 62 right now? What? That is chilly. Let me see here. How do I fix this? You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. That is so weird. It's like Sunset Strip. Home. How do I do the C? There used to just be a button that said C. Where is that C button? I don't think there's a C button anymore. Oh, wait, here we go. Hang on. 17. It's 17. Just look at C, Matt. A button that said C. Oh my God, you guys are really... Matt can't find the C. I can't find the C when I have to open other things to get to it, but I'm really good with it once it's there. Don't you guys know how this works? Jesus Christ. Womp womp. Yeah, it's 17C, guys. Let's see. That's 50. 53 is fucking freezing. 53 is I'm wearing socks and a hoodie and a beanie. Good God. That's all the light you ever need. Oh, we've seen Speedos. My dad had 90s blue and red Speedos. Still scared. But did he wear them out? Did he go to the pub in his Speedos or just go to Butlins in them? Wait. At least he looked so good. Oh, shit. Nikki, good job. I approve of that comment. You did it. That was good. That was good. I approve. So I have this piece here, and I'm trying to find when this was made, and I can't remember. I can't find it. This piece, I have an idea when it was made because it was made for the book cover of Shit Poems that came out in February of 22, I believe. So that shouldn't be that hard. I also don't know exactly when Monsters in the Mouth cover was made. So, Bunny, if you watch this and you remember when I made this, tell me. Wait a second. I wonder, where were we talking back then? Maybe I can figure it out that way. But that was also made the same night I did this Hellhound painting. And the same night I did this weird Black Heart painting where I used a lot of red, which I never use. Red, orange, and purple. I never use these colors, and I just did it because I didn't know what else to do. Also, that's what she said. I know her. I know how this works. Yep. Yeah. So anyway, so there are some things happening. I'm on a new table. I got a table to paint on and to take to events to sell my shit on, because I don't know if I'm going to be there this year, but I need to find out right soon. But the Bombay Beach Banali, the Bombay Beach Lit Fest that I spoke at last year, is at the end of the month. And that was a lot of fun. And I would like to go back again, but I just need to make sure I can do it. Because if not, I think I might just go and try to just hawk shit out of my car. But I need to have my car. Oh, that's the other thing. My car's still fucked up. It's still in the shop. I'm in a rental that is way too low to the ground. And when I got in the car the other day, my wallet fell out and I drove away and went to the bar, parked, and then went to pay the meter and realized I didn't have my wallet, drove back in a panic. And luckily, in LA, my wallet was still on the street. Couldn't believe it. Could not fucking believe it. Unbelievable. You know what it is. So I put some of my paintings up right there. They look kind of weird, but I did it really quick right before we started. Bloody hell, that was super. It was so lucky. Like, I fucking LA, dude. You leave your fucking wallet. Like, I was gone for maybe 20 minutes from the time I left to the time I got back, and my wallet was just in the street on the driver's side of where the street is. Where did I get my multicolored shaft? It came with the frame. There's one on that side and this side. They just came with the place. None of the stuff here is mine. It's like I'm living in an Airbnb. All the furniture in here, not mine. It's weird. And I just paid the rent, and that sucked. But I joke. I'm in a very, where can I get me one? Probably either Amazon or Temu, because most of the stuff in this apartment came from Temu. I wonder if I could show you this. Do you guys see this big green couch? Don't look at the thing that looks like that, because I will get in trouble. Okay. Yeah, don't look at that. But this green couch folds down into a bed. $100 on Temu. This couch here, okay, much more comfortable. $100 on Temu. So the lights were either an Amazon purchase or a Temu purchase, guaranteed. But anyway, so the car's still in the shop, and they allegedly don't know what's wrong with it, but know what's wrong with it. But my warranty company won't pay out on things unless certain things happen. I've taken my car back to the shop 4 times in 1 week. It's fucking ridiculous. I need a multicolored shaft, as we all do, which is why I have 2, because that one's closer to the wall, so it looks better. This one here, maybe I should just turn it around so you can see it. It's not doing a very good job. Is that better? You see that? There you go. Yeah, there it is. Matt's hoarding shafts. Dude, you got to. When you're in West Hollywood, you got to hoard shafts, guys. You won't make it unless you hoard the shaft. I mean, we're having such a hard time finding the C and the G that hoarding shafts is the only way to get anywhere in life, guys. Come on. Are we talking about meat again? We totally are talking about meat again. Jesus Christ, guys. So go to mattwallart.com and make sure you pick up all that shit, guys, with your discounts. Matt Meat. Oh my gosh. Books Flight. Oh my God. What did I say the other day that like freaked somebody out? Oh, I can't say it on here. Actually, it's pretty bad. But I did say something, and it was such a normal saying for this area that like I was tripped out when someone was shocked and offended at what I said, because it's something that I've heard so much that like when you hear something so often, it becomes like normal, but to anybody else, it's going to sound like really crass and awful. That I was shocked when they were shocked at what I said. And I felt like, I'm like, oh my God, did I, what? Like, what did I do? You guys got to book flights, guys. Come on. It's not hard. Flights are really cheap. Flights are cheaper than tariffs right now, from what I hear. I shall practice my I can't, Nikki. I can't even read that. Curl tucks. Also, I got to practice my kettlebell swings, because if you guys know anything about kettlebell swings and know anything about Hindu squats, I got my movement for both fucked up. I was doing the opposite. So my kettlebell squats, I was doing like a Hindu squat, which is not how you do a kettlebell swing, if that makes sense. So I got to fix that stat. And hopefully I can get my car back this week. I think it's supposed to rain Wednesday. Man, it was so nice the other day. It was like 85, and I wanted to go to the beach. Let me see. Is it going to rain? Yeah, it says Wednesday and Thursday it's going to rain. And it's just cold for the next like 2 weeks. Man, I fucking missed that 85, dude. That just fucking pisses me off. I wanted to go to the beach so fucking bad. Oh my God, I'm so fucking cranky right now about that. Maybe I'll go anyway because it'll be cold and no one else will be there. Hopefully right now, we might get there in time to watch the start of the American Civil War Part 2. Wait, whoa. Is there something going on to where that's going to be a thing? I'm not watching the news, guys. It is too frustrating, and nothing can be changed. Nothing is going to be changed, at least until next fall. Not this fall, but the following fall during the midterm elections. So I can't fucking do anything right now. Let's face it, you can't really have a war without the British. Do you really want me to fucking say what I'm about to say right now because you said that? We'll eat corn dogs and plastic food like real Americans, and breakfast burritos like real Americans. Jesus Christ. With those massive sippy cups and straws. Yes. But the straws have to be paper because turtles. No, not with Jesus Christ. I don't understand. I don't get that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Everything's fine. We got this, right? He's the patron saint of patriarchy, and that's definitely British. He who? Jesus Christ? Or Chris? What's happening right now? Gross. Let me see. Both equally. What does Chris say about that? I don't know if he's going to like that. Is Mount Wall buffering? Yes. I was buffering by replying to somebody. Woman, I will baptize. But you know what sucks, dude? You're still going to have to make the coffee. Have we gone over this? Do we know why it's biblically important that you make the coffee and not Nikki? And how it's commanded that you make the coffee and not Nikki? Do we know this yet? Have we gone over this? It hasn't taken the 3 times you tried already. Because he brews it. Boom, son. Yeah, dude. I hear you. I hear you. Slaps knee. Oh, shit. Mock, mock. I know a lot of other Bible jokes, but they always end up really horrific and dirty. So we're going to stop. I don't know if I can do that, actually. But that is something that I'm totally freaking out about now. So we will get into that at some other point. Okay, this stream has gone longer than I thought it would. That's usually what I say. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap this turkey up in tin foil, put it in the fridge so we could heat it up a little bit later, maybe for some dinner. I'm going to blame the Salty Crew, the Sapporo, and the Joey Juice. And by Joey Juice, I mean Jesus Juice. Let's be real. I volunteer as villain. If you could tell me what the name of that beer from Villain's Brewery is, that would be amazing. Because that lime salt, they give you the beer and then they put like a little clothespin with this thing of lime salt. And you open it and pour it in the beer. Oh my God. So good. Very tasty. But I'm telling you, Straight Jacket at Asylum, very good. Big Trouble in Little Tokyo at Angel City Brewing, very good. Salty Crew, middle of the road. Mango Cart at Golden Road, pretty good if you like mangoes, especially their mango chiladas. Super good. Oh my God. All right, guys. Oh, and there's another place called Egg Slut that makes some pretty good breakfasty shit that you guys might like. What is that? Bolts. I don't even understand. What is that? Did you guys just Google it or something? Sacala bolsita. Sacala bolsita. I think that's how you say it. Beer with lime salt from Villain's Brewery. Boom. Does it say it's a blonde or just a light lager or light ale? Or is it a rice beer? What does it say? It's so fucking good. I didn't want to like it because I was pissed off that I was even there. I don't know, dude. It looks like a drink to me. I wanted to go to this other place and we went there because that's where we were going on the way to the next place. And I was just like, ugh. I'm like, I'm mad. I don't want to be here. And it was fucking good, dude. What do blondes taste like? Do you really want me to fucking say something snarky right now? Come on. Don't set me up like that. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Not everything could be Ichiban. Some say it's super crushable. Yes. Very crushable. So anyway, guys, you're all super. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you go. Whoa! A hummingbird just came up to the window and did the pause in midair right in front of me, which is right here. I don't think bonds should be itchy. Okay, great chat. Great chat, guys. Great chat. Really great. I really appreciate you. Great chat, guys. Great chat. Great chat. Great friends. Everything's great. Great chat, everyone. Great chat. Great. Don't get me started. I've gotten a couple in me. Type hard, everybody. Great. Great. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you. But yeah, go to mattwallart.com and buy some books and buy some fucking paintings, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to be ordering prints pretty soon. Depreciate you. Well, you know, I need to, like, what is it? What do I need to do? How am I going to step in this right now? I need to, like, just like fucking energize and I'm waiting motivate. I can remotivate, not demotivate, because that's weird, and not depreciate, but remotivate. I got to remotivate. It's all good. So anyway, guys, that's the one. Okay. Hugs and kisses, birthday wishes. Hurry up and book that flight, guys. Go to mattwallart.com and buy tons of shit because you're awesome and you love me and I appreciate you. Okay. So I will talk to you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye.